Hello everyone and welcome back to school, and more importantly, welcome back to With the Facts. I'm your host, Sydney Garrett.
And I'm your host, James Dunqua. We hope all of you are having a good semester so far, and that you currently aren't employed by the U.S. government.
So far, as many of you know, 2019 has been accompanied by the longest government shutdown within the history of the United States.
And frankly, many Americans, similarly to Donald Trump's ex-wives, would have never thought in their wildest dreams that Trump was capable of lasting this long.
But alas, Trump and the Republican Party have been resilient in their attempt to starve off over 800,000 government workers and their families in exchange for a border wall.
But the last time I checked, I thought Mexico was paying for the border wall.
Nothing seems more emblematic of the border wall issue and race relations in America right now than a video which surfaced recently of a young man shouting slogans such as "Build that wall" to a Native American man who was participating in the Indigenous Peoples March on the National Mall in Washington, D.C.
If the story wasn't painfully ironic enough, the man, 64-year-old Nathan Phillips, is also a Vietnam veteran. That's more than what Donald Trump could say.
Hey, let's be fair. Bone spurs are a really serious issue that shouldn't be taken lightly.
Yeah, okay. All right. Now let's play some trivia. Can you guess who tweeted this?
A shutdown falls on the president's lack of leadership. He can't even control his own party and get people together in a room. A shutdown means the president is weak.
Is the answer 1, Nancy Pelosi, 2, Sean Hannity, or 3, Kanye West?
Have an answer? Well, if you guessed any of these, you're wrong. This tweet is from the sitting president of the United States, Mr. Donald Trump himself, back in 2013.
Whoa, it seems like this tweet may be the only thing Trump and I have ever agreed on. Well, with that being said, let's go to Jack Kessler for some international news.
On November 17th, the Yellow Vest movement, known in its homeland of France as the Mouvement des Gilets jaunes, began the first of its many mass demonstrations. The Yellow Vests began with an online petition that received nearly 1 million signatures and eventually coalesced into a political movement which gave voice to French middle and working class objections to the neoliberal policies of President Macron. The nucleus of their political demands are as follows: a reduction of taxation of fuel, an end to austerity measures, a raise of France's minimum wage, and the resignation of President Macron and his cabinet. As of recording, the protests have entered their 10th week and show few signs of slowing down. And now, an update on the Brazilian elections. Jair Bolsonaro was sworn in as the 38th president of Brazil on the 1st of January. Bolsonaro outlined his plans for transforming Brazil, calling on all of Brazil's politicians to help him, quote, rescue Brazil from corruption, criminality, and ideological submission, unquote, and promised to free Brazil from socialism and political correctness. I'm Jack Kessler, and that concludes our show for this week. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.